Vice President of ESA, and as you guys know, I have been the host for Chapter 2, Filter and Obstacle. Today, to start with our new podcast series, I'm going to have two amazing guest speakers, and they are Janika and Fern, and can you guys introduce yourself a little bit?
Hi, my name is Janika. I am in my second year of Applied Life Sciences, and I am 19 years old.
Hi, I'm Fern. I'm from Chemical Engineering. I'm in Master Program.
Yeah, that's cool. And as you guys know, like life is a journey filled with twists and turns, high and lows, and through it all, we often find ourselves changing and evolving. But how we can navigate through the challenges and stay true to who we are at the core. Today we're going to talk about a story of resilience, self-discovery, and unwavering commitment to authenticity. So, what strategies that can individual employ to maintain their authenticity when coming to a new circumstances?
I think it's like remind yourself of your values and what is your unique. I mean, just like be who you are without create any problem to other people. Yeah, and also maybe surrounding yourself into a good environment, a good people that they always like support you, and maybe like know how to say no, how to reject the people.
Yeah. How about you?
I think that some strategies could be going through that journey of knowing yourself and knowing how to love yourself without caring about what other people would say. And I think that also seeking support from the people around you, like your loved ones or your friends, is a good way to maintain your authenticity.
Yeah, that's true. For me, whenever I meet a new circumstances, I have to remind myself of being what I am. So I often spend about 1 to 2 hours every night to just like to check what I have done in the day and do I need to change. I just review myself a little bit, and then I will spend use that during that hours. I also like making some self-awareness action, like doing my skincare because it helped me to release the stress. Yeah, and then listening to some music and watching some my favorite show or something that make me like release some of the stress. Because whenever I feel stressed, I feel like I need to change, and when I change, I feel I'm not myself, and I stress again. So yeah, I will try to be not to be stressed from like school or like working.
Yeah. In my experience, like whenever I have stress or like when I feel like I'm not being myself, I'm gonna call my family because like I think my family, they are safe zone. Maybe like call them, or if I can go back to my country, I would go down and just like, every time when you meet your family and you talk with them, you're gonna feel like, oh, they just make you realize like who you are right now. Yeah.
Yeah, you call your friend.
Yeah, definitely. My friends and my family, I think they're my main like support system.
Yeah.
And when I have problems, I go to them and they help me get a better English.
Yeah, also as my friend, like whenever I have some conflict that make me feel like maybe I'm wrong, I would call my friend and tell her the story and ask her like, you feel I'm wrong. And she was like, no, you're right. No, you're right.
Your friends always support you, even though you're wrong or not.
Yeah, because she's not in the person in the story, so we have maybe she will have a clear look, or like she will have a look at a total story, not from on any side, and she will like give me some advice on that. That really helps me to like controlling my feelings, or whenever like I have something to talk about. Yeah, she will tell me what I should tell and what I should avoid, because maybe I'm in that story, so I will not know what I should do. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And how does that awareness play a role in staying true to oneself when amidst the change and adaptation?
As you mentioned earlier, I think that knowing what you like, what you don't like, your weaknesses, your strengths, and even like your limits or boundaries with people, I think that helps when you interact with other people and who you choose to relate with or form relationships with.
Same here.
Yeah.
Like know your weakness and like your strength, and then you can improve your weakness and maybe keep your strength like that.
Yeah.
And every time when you have problem, just like remind yourself that, oh my God, that is your strength, so don't lose.
Yeah.
Just
Exactly.
like follow that your strength.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like keep reminding yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
About, yeah.
For self-awareness, like how to say, because whenever I feel pressure or like I feel I'm separate from the group because I'm not a type of person that can support with them, I would try to improve myself. Yeah, I would concentrate on myself all the time. So I would be a better person of myself. So I feel like, yeah, I'm good now. I don't need you anymore. Like, bye. Yeah, then the time that I feel like I'm being a better person, I feel really good about that. Because during my secondary school, I don't have that kind of skin like without pimples or anything. I used to be like how to say, I feel not confident about myself in that time. Although like I got a lot of pimples on my skin, so I scared of that. I scared of showing my face to other people. So whenever I come to a new group of friends, I always put my head like this. I feel a little bit sad, like yeah because you cannot straighten your head like this. So yeah, and then I got a kind of group of friends. I would say they are beautiful. So I was really upset about myself at the time because they are beautiful and are not like me. And yeah, at the time I just concentrated on my study as well, so I don't pay that much attention on my outlookings. But yeah, because I'm not playing with that group anymore. Yeah, because since we concentrate on different aspects about ourselves, then I just like concentrate on myself, developing my outlooking. I got like trying to do some skincare and then take a look at the hospital about my skin. So now I become better, but I feel like I don't need to be like engaged in that. I just need to concentrate on myself and improve it day by day, and then I would feel like, yeah, maybe I don't need that kind. I just like improve myself, and a suitable person will come with me.
Yeah.
Because of that problem, like you came to love yourself more and more, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, we have to love ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe at that time it was not your time, but now it's like your time.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
my
right?
time
Like,
now.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think
that one like we just young, when we just a kid, we don't
yeah.
have like to be careful with everything.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
now it's like different.
Yeah. I think you do have to go through those challenges
Yeah.
to truly understand like who you are and like what dislikes you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and another side, like self-awareness is checking the group of people we are coming up with, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if we at times we are not with wrong group of people, it's not at wrong. It's just like not suitable with us. Yeah, we will feel like not that right in that situation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this way, we have lots of people, so we can find like people who fit with us,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So like don't care about
Yeah,
people that
my mom used
like
to tell
us.
me like as you grow up, you will meet a lot
Yeah,
of person. You don't have to be sad to not be friends with other people.
exactly.
Yeah. What are the potential consequences of sacrificing authenticity in favor of conformity or acceptance in a new common group of people?
I think that like sense of being lost or like a loss of identity. Also, always being stressed about what other people might think about you. And I think that also not being able to form true connections with people or relating to people that value you or that bring the best out of you.
But it also can lead to like the inner conflict of yourself, right?
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I think
the inner conflict is the most important point for me, I think. Because when we're coming with a new circumstances, we feel like maybe we should change ourselves a little bit to like suit that environment.
yeah.
It's like take an example, we're also like international student. So when we come to here we got some like cultural difference. We got to like adapt to ourselves with that circumstances. So we have to change a little bit so we can recognize it as a normal thing. Yeah, right. So maybe sometimes I will have some inner conflict inside, like no, it should be like this, but it should be like that. Yeah.
Like, am I good enough? Am I supposed to be here? Like, is it the right place or not? Like, should I go back home?
Yeah. Whenever I did my assignment, I was questioning myself like,
What
did
am
I choose the right program or not?
Yeah. I also have that one. Same.
Yeah, I know.
Like whenever I did my lab report, I would remember so like, why did I choose that
Yeah.
program? It's
What
not
am I
me.
doing here?
Yeah, why am I studying here?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Like last night when I'm calling with my friends, I'm doing the assignment. It's hard for me. It was hard for me, so I told her like, oh, I love my school a lot. I love my school a lot. I love my school 4 days, like winter, spring, summer, and then autumn. and then I told like I love my school 3 days, the past, today, and tomorrow. Yeah, but it just reminds me not to quit easily. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, sometimes we have to adapt ourselves to that challenges so we can change, can become a better person after that. Yeah, so just accept it a little bit, but don't forget to like lost the core aspect in ourselves. Yeah.
The beginning is hard, but once you get it, you will get it.
Exactly. Yeah.
How can organization and community can create inclusive environment that encourage authenticity and diversity of thought?
I think that definitely offering mental health support for people, like counseling services that address these issues that people go through about self-identity. I think that's an important factor. And also like doing these like diversity events that embrace many different backgrounds from like all over the world, or even like different interests. I think that's a good way of like seeing different people's points of view, and just creating connections with people that have similar interests as you or background. And also I think that promoting open communication about these issues, so like enforcing people to speak up about these issues that people go through with in regards to identity.
And also like the embody, also like providing the another opportunities as well.
Yeah. But like like organization and community can create some student like our school have the student wellness center, right? We can come and chat a little bit about our circumstances and to see if they can help us to figure out. Yeah, but for me, I would say like the biggest advice will coming from ourselves. We will know what we should do, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like your sense. Is it not sense? Yeah.
We will know what we should do
Exactly.
when it coming to their circumstances. Yeah, just do what we feel like suitable and convenient for ourselves. I think it's the most important point. Yeah.
For me, like the first thing that I thought in my mind, that was the right thing. That was the thing that I have to follow.
Yeah, I would do that in the exam. I was like I know
That
I
is
just
different story.
I just got my second midterm on organic chem. So in paper I got like multiple choice question. At first I chose A, like it had ABCD choice. At first I chose A, like I'm pretty sure it was A in the first time I'm doing that question. So I sure like about 90% I could say. But then at the last minute when I like check my exam again, I feel like maybe it's not A. Yeah. So I changed my answer to B, and then at the night when the professor reveals like answer, it was A. Yeah, I know it. I should follow myself.
I know.
Yeah, I should believe in myself, right?
Yeah.
When I'm doing those multiple choice, I'm always like, I'm gonna trust my gut and I'm gonna put whatever I think is right and let's hope it's okay.
Yeah. But my second answer in the exam in a multiple choice, I would be wrong. The first one will be
So
right.
just follow like the first thing.
Yeah, trust your gut.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's the end of our conservation. Yes. So as we come to the end of conservation, let's take a moment to appreciate the depth of insight and personal stories of you guys to the exchange and then be true to ourselves. It's evident that navigating with the balance between the adaptation and authenticity is the most challenging stories, coming up with opportunities to this self-discovery and improvement, right? So as we step away from this discussion, let's carry us with a reminder that staying true to ourselves is the most important point, and don't lose your weight on that. And thank you all for your contribution on this podcast series. And may you work in confidently become without yourself. And thanks to the filming.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me today.
Thank you for
Yeah,
having us
thank
too.
you.
Yeah.
This was a really interesting topic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.